Lillard, unstoppable last night against the Lakers. Lillard carried the Trailblazers late, scoring 19 of his 39 points in the final 7 minutes and 39 seconds. Let's show you how Lillard got the job done. Portland also coming into this game, riding a 6-game win streak in the fourth. Just over 4 minutes left, Blazers down by 6. Lillard catching fire, drains the three-pointer. That's 5 straight points. Blazers cut it to 3. Next Blazers possession, Lillard. Another 3. That's 8 straight points for Lillard. We were all tied at 97 then. Next Blazers possession, Lillard draining an insanely deep 3. Portland takes the lead. That's 11 straight for Lillard. Next Blazers possession, Shabazz Napier to who else? Lillard, who hits another three-pointer. That was 14 straight points. He would go on to score 19 in the fourth. Total of 39 for the night. Blazers win this one 108-103. Now back to First Take.
Dame Dollar scores 19 of his 39 in the final 7 minutes in the Trailblazers win. Stephen A., give me one word you'd use to describe Lillard.
When I think about this kid, Damian Lillard, picked 6th overall in the 2012 NBA draft, the word that comes to my mind more than anything is underappreciated. I am not saying that he's a better pure point guard than Chris Paul. I'm not saying he's a better shooter than the greatest shooter that I have ever seen, which is Steph Curry. I am not saying that he is more athletic than a Russell Westbrook. And I understand everybody out there who would pick those guys ahead of him as a point guard because of those superlatives about their excellent skills that I have pointed out. But I need to make sure everybody understands that, you know what, I'm going to give the ultimate compliment to Damian Lillard. He's a bad brother. This dude is special. I watched this kid last night, sitting at my house, watching this brother just take over. 1-3 after another, after another, after another. Comes off the bench, Max, with a little more than 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Scores 18 points, Molly. 14 straight. Just took over. And it's not the kind of luck shots or anything like that. I mean, a little move to the little pump fake here, little dance, little pull up, going to the hole, doing what he wants when he wants. Deceptive quickness. Obviously a joy to get into the hole, doing what he does. This brother is a big shot maker. And when I think of Damian Lillard, one of my favorite things to see is when he goes like this. Dame time, Dame time. Because this is what he does. And I look at him, and you know what? It's just the ultimate compliment. This is what I think about when I think about Damian Lillard. I think box office. This dude is, you walk through the turnstiles to see the kind of skills that this brother brings to the table. Career averages over the last, he's been in the league for 6 years, over the last 5 years, 20, 21, 25, 27, 26.6 this year. This is what he's averaging. If he were not in Portland, and no disrespect, because I know they got great fans out there in Portland. If he were not in Portland, if he were in New York City, okay, or somewhere along those lines, this brother would be significantly more appreciated. Damian Lillard. I understand what those other guys are. But, Max, if you sat up there and said, well, Stephen A., you can't have them, but you can have Damian Lillard, I would say thank you. This brother is special. I love me some Damian Lillard.
When he
love him.
After his rookie year, maybe his second year, I was saying other than AD, the guy I'd want to build a franchise around was Damian Lillard. I actually think I've been proven wrong about that. But he's a great player. He's a fantastic player.
Weber State. Weber State.
I mean, Lillard does a lot of the stuff that Steph does.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like last night when he got hot. It wasn't just that he was hitting threes. He's hitting threes. Like, you really got to pick him up basically from half court. Lonzo was on him. Lonzo didn't do anything wrong with his defense. Lillard's not shooting from a place where a human being is supposed to hit a three. And he's hitting it, and it's not luck. He's stroking it.
6 feet
Wait, you said
underappreciated.
I didn't get Max's
word.
word.
Well, now I'm gonna get into the word, okay? Goldilocks. Now, let me explain what
in the three bears.
Oh, my God. This is an all-timer. I never saw that coming. Please explain.
Goldilocks. And I'm going at your opinion about the fact that he's underappreciated. I don't think he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Max Kellerman said the word is Goldilocks.
Go ahead. He has 3 daughters.
Now, you're saying that he's underappreciated. Goldilocks refers to that. I don't believe. I think he's appreciated just right. In astronomy, astronomers look for planets that are about as distant from stars as Earth is from our star, the sun. Because that is what's known as being in the Goldilocks zone. It's not too cold, far away. It's not too hot, too close. It's just right for life, right? That's the Goldilocks zone.
You are much smarter
Damian Lillard lives in terms of public perception, the Goldilocks zone. He's not underappreciated, nor is he overrated. People understand him just right. He doesn't get enough attention because he plays on the West Coast up in the Pacific Northwest, so he's kind of tucked away, so there should be more media coverage of him. That part I agree about. But in terms of how he's perceived, just right. And this is what I mean. Is he fantastic? We all know that. Could he be a championship point guard? He does a lot of the stuff Steph does. But who you taking, Steph or Lillard?
Yes, I'm taking Steph.
Harden or Lillard?
Well, that's not fair. Harden is a 2 guard.
CP3 or Lillard? Right now, this year.
Depends on the team.
Okay, I'm taking CP3.
I love CP3 because he's a quintessential point guard, the greatest. But
Westbrook or Lillard?
Or Westbrook.
I mean, how many other guys? That's 5 guys already.
Listen what I'm
he's
saying.
Not a top 5 point guard.
Wait, 1 second. So that's why the porridge is just right?
In other words, people know he's an all-star. They know he's an all-star, but they also know he's not an MVP. He's just right. Everyone has the right impression of Lillard.
What I'm saying to you is this. There is such a thing, and I'm sure you'll appreciate where I'm coming from here. There is such a thing as it's not about whether you're 5, 6, or 7. It's about the quality of the individuals that would be picked above you. When we talk about Steph, the greatest shooter ever. When we talk about Russell Westbrook, the most athletic point guard in the history of basketball, who, by the way, is an assassin because he's just crazily comes after
competing
you.
Against, brother.
What I'm saying to you is this. This guy, Damian Lillard, there's 30 teams in the NBA. Just because we talk about those dudes shouldn't mean we're not talking about ball. Think about this for a second here. You understand that Portland has a better record than OKC? Portland's the number 3 seed in the Western Conference. So what I'm trying to say to you is that Damian Lillard is not just balling, he's winning. He's averaging.
Lillard or Kyrie, you only get one. Yeah, in the end, I'm with you. It's tough, but you're going to take Kyrie. That's what I mean.
I'm just saying to you,
I'm with you.
I'm just not sure because, again, what would Lillard be in Boston?
I'm not.
What would Lillard be? I'm saying we don't know.
Damn it, you got one choice to make and have them both. Make a choice.
And I'm saying to you, I don't know. But what I'm saying to you
Make a choice.
Okay, what I'm saying to you is I don't know. I could pick, let's say I'll go with Kyrie.
Yes, you would.
Let me explain.
By a hair, but you do it.
But let me explain to you. That's how tough it is.
Yep.
So why can't we not appreciate this man?
Time out.
That's my point.
Time out. I agree with you. What I'm saying is he's fantastic. Lillard's fantastic. Don't get it twisted. What I'm saying is we got the handle on where he is. Everyone knows. If you had to choose between him and Kyrie, you're taking Kyrie. You're taking Harden over him. You're taking Steph over him. You're taking Westbrook over him.
We're out of time,
He's not top 5.
I think those guys are electrifying with how they do what they do. But if you look at Lillard, I mean, it's simpler, but just as effective, and his numbers are better.
All right, we saw vintage Lillard time last night. Stephen A. calls him underappreciated. Max says Goldilocks, with most people were thinking that. We got
rated
it.
Just right.
All right, meanwhile, they're 3rd in the West. Coming up, Shaq Griffin was the story of the NFL Combine. So what does he have in common with the Super Bowl MVP Von Miller? Will tell us what he sees in the young star. And there is little to no doubt that Lonzo Ball could have jumped straight from high school to the NBA, but the association is working on a solution. We'll give you the latest after the break.
Got to be easy. Everything is all right. Got me feeling like 9-9.